Hi. Oh no, I have to cough a lot. Oh, had to clear my throat there. Hello. Peyton, enjoy your 371st seltzer. And hi, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Wakefoot, enjoy your 566th seltzer. I'm just gonna bring us in. I'm gonna bring us in. We're just gonna, oh, it's so bright out. Ooh, I need to turn down the light. The sun, Thinking. Do I make it less bright? Let me zoom in. Let me adjust. Let's change some settings here. I could turn off my counter lights. We're gonna have some variety of light here. We're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna turn on the ISO a little bit. That'll probably help us out, just so it's less bright. It's so bright here. That feels more adequate. Now, like as soon as the sun just decides to hide. See, what I should do, honestly, is, oh wait, let me do this. Hold on. I should put my blinds down. I should put my, oh, but now it's so dark. Madison, enjoy your 244th seltzer. Hello at 10 a.m. Amazing, extraordinary, groundbreaking. I am surprised that I made it up in time. I gotta change my, I'm making it bright again. We're just gonna let it be too bright sometimes and then less too bright other times. We're gonna go to like 400. The 400, I think, oh God, it's so bright. Oh, I have an idea. It's like I want to keep my blinds up though because I'm gonna need to open my windows when we're frying things. Maybe that'll work. Let me try one more thing. All right, let's just hope for the best. Hi. We're more zoomed in now though. At least we got that. Hi, love. Enjoy 132nd seltzer. I am so surprised that we're up at this time. Oh my God, it's so tiny whities. Hi. This is such an interesting time for us to be live. Like, I don't even know. Hopefully today's setup should be as smooth as possible. I think that we're gonna have a very solid, stream today. I think, Nikki, happy 10 months. Thanks so much for resubbing. Oh my God. I hope we enjoy the next month of emos and no ads and emotes and no ads. That was so kind of you. Thank you. And enjoy your 109th seltzer. I hope you're well. Happy Sunday. I hope that you're all doing well. Hope you had a wonderful night. I forgot I was live like 12 hours ago. This idea came to us like 12 hours ago. By came to us, I mean, I'm pretty sure Lily mentioned it, and we're like, hell yeah, let's just do it. And so I got some ingredients today, and we're gonna be making it, and hopefully it can be like a recipe. I think it's gonna be relatively easy. We are complicating it a little bit because we're making the tortilla chips from scratch, but I think that's where the magic is gonna be. And we're gonna try speed running making tortilla chips, because I've never made tortilla chips before. We made the corn tortillas. We're gonna make corn tortilla chips. And so I'm excited for this. We're gonna make probably, we're gonna do a little bit of winging it with the corn tortillas, because like we're gonna use a combination of, I mean, like it's a very simple recipe. We're gonna, ooh, a pigeon. Sorry, it's looking at me right now. That's fine. It heard me talking about bread. I understand. Oh, another one's coming. Oh, is the gathering? Is it time for the gathering? It's kind of late. They usually show up at like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. Anyway, but we're gonna like measurement-wise, it's kind of like we do it more by ratio than I mean, everything's really usually by ratio, but we're doing same ratio, new quantities today. So we haven't tried it, but I think it's gonna be relatively easy. Big ingredient guy, exactly. Let me move my mouse a little bit. There we go. All the emos and none of the ass. My mate is just about done. Does not look very pleasant from an upward angle, but just my little cup here. That's just, man, we got our nice little close up. I feel like quality-wise, we're getting there. We're putting in work. We're putting in work with the studio setup. This one actually was the easiest setup we've had to do. Tech-wise, like I think like we're getting there. I was thinking that if this is like, I was like, man, maybe I should do like more like weekend brekkie streams. I mean, this is like a late brekkie stream. This is the balance of brekkie for like, it's like late, it's like lunch, Eastern, breakfast, Pacific. That makes sense. Is it time for the gathering is the funniest thing. Yeah, because the pigeons gather like along my window every single morning. And like there are like 20 of them and they all pull up and like you hear them. Like my blinds are down, but you hear them all like land and then their little like they make this sound. I don't even know how to like describe it. Oh yes, there's the recipe that we're gonna be following today. We're gonna be making our own salsa verde as our base as well from scratch. So I got some tomatillos and some other things that we're gonna be throwing in there, and I'm very excited for them. But there's a gathering of pigeons in my windowsill every morning. So usually it happens way earlier. It's a weekend, so maybe they start a little later because like they sleep in. But yeah, no, they're just vibing today. Oh, one of them left, so now it's just one, but it's usually like 20, and like they talk to each other, like they like who to each other. I don't even know, like they're not owls, but you know what I mean. What's chilaquiles? Chilaquiles. I did not know about them until yesterday. Essentially, think of it like breakfast, like in the best way, like using this word as a positive and accurate descriptor, like soggy nachos. It's like you take tortilla chips and you cook them a little bit in, you like recook, like they're cooked, they're made already, but you kind of cook them in, or you fry them in like a salsa, and you can use different salsas as like the base, and then you can throw in some avocado, some crema or sour cream is what we're gonna be using today, some cheese. It's just delicious. I think it's like, if you have the tortilla chips already, this is like an instant, like just feast. Like you get just a lot of good food. We're making the tortilla chips from scratch, which is going to make it a little bit more complicated, but like we've done it before, and I think we could do it again. We're going to do probably 1 cup of masa for like the flour bits, for like the corn. I don't even know like if there's another word for masa or if it's just masa. That and like we're going to do 1 cup of that, a little bit less than a cup of water, a little pinch of salt in there. Going to mix that up. Once it's good, we're going to split it into little balls. We're going to let the balls vibe for like 15, 20 minutes. While that's happening, we're going to be cooking our tomatillos, which are these little like green tomato looking things. They're probably tomatoes or some relative of tomatoes. I think we looked this up at some point during stream. And then we're going to boil those with some onion for like 10 minutes. Then we're going to blend it in with some cilantro and serrano peppers. And then I think we're actually boiling serrano peppers too. And then that's how we get our salsa base. And then by the time that the salsa is ready, we're going to have our masa, our tortilla base is going to be ready as well. So we're going to press those, toss them onto the stove top. It's going to be like probably 45 seconds, 1.5 minutes per tortilla. We're probably going to make maybe like 8 of them to cook them. And then we're going to slice them into 6 chips per tortilla. We're going to take those chips, we're going to fry them in some oil. Then we're going to have some fresh tortilla chips, which I've never made before and I'm really excited to have. And then we're going to take those, toss them into a skillet. Well, we're going to heat up the salsa in the skillet. We're going to toss the tortilla chips in there. And then maybe throw some stuff on top. I don't know if we're gonna put the sour cream while it's in there or afterwards, but we're just gonna have our nice little breakfast lunchy meal. I'm so excited. 11:11. 11:11. Yes. Okay. Thank goodness it works. Whew. My goodness. Hello. I'm the pigeons. How are you? Hi, pigeons. That one's still vibing there. They've grown to like me. They used to be scared of me, but they've grown to like me. But I totally have a video of birds fighting at someone from a window. Can I share that? Yeah. I don't think so. Bird beef is so funny. They like, wow, it sounds like I'm talking about like bird meat. But like birds, like there's just something, I don't even know. I don't know if it's like specifically like pigeons or other ones, but it's just so funny seeing like them feel like anger. I don't even know, as long as they're like okay, but it feels like when you see a dog do something that feels human-like, you're like, that was interesting. But that's what anyway, that's when I see them interact with each other. I'm a pigeon, don't cook me. I will not cook you, pigeon that's on Madison Lee's account. But I will not cook you. That sounded like something that someone would say if they were gonna cook them. But I will not. I'm gonna get my chat open on here too so I can just like scroll up and see things. Actually, psych, I have a mouse right here. We got a wireless mouse just for this. Let me bring it over here. Oh, this is sick. God, I love having a mouse here. There's the recipe, also Survivor Nerd. I hope you're well. I'm so excited. We're gonna start this very soon too. I actually have a little bit more time than I anticipated today. I think I need to end stream. I have to stop streaming by 3:30. Oh no. If I leave by 4:30. By 4:30. Ideally earlier than 4:30, but by 4:30 we need to be done. And that for me is in 3.5 hours. So we're hopefully gonna finish this in way less time. And then we'll eat it, we'll vibe for a little bit. I'm already sweating under my pit, so you're gonna be noticing that. Just gotta let you know ahead of time because I feel like if I say it out loud before you identify it, then it suddenly makes me feel better about it. But letting you know, these birds were dive bombing each other. Holy crap, that's like, I don't even know what game I'm thinking of. That's straight out of a video game. The way, like, I like how, like, they have to, they don't even, like, see this in, like, movies and TV shows and, like, have to, like, be like, oh, I want to do that. They creatively are like, I'm going to fly in the air and just go for it and hope for the best. I sound like I'm going crazy. It's so funny, but it's so good. It's also so hot in here. Do I want to open a window? Honestly, it's hot outside too. I might, we might go AC. I'm gonna bring my, I'm still here. You can still, I am a voice in the wind or something. Not the wind, there's no wind in here. Probably gonna do this. I'll keep it handy. It's gonna be such a waste of, why is the pigeon, it's staring at me. It like became aware, I think. Hello? Oh. Its head is just like rotating in a lot of directions. It's cool neck functionality there. The mobility is next level. Anyway, me and that pigeon's just gonna vibe the whole stream. I think they know. I think maybe like they know. Like, I didn't even take any of the food out. I got broth on the side, but they're not looking at the broth. Let me do this. Let's first give you a set of 10,000 points. Don't you start blasting Twitch streams on me when I open the Twitch app. There we go. Let me give you all points. And points, all, and then we're gonna get started, just for the sake of like semi-time. Although, again, we have plenty today. We don't have unlimited today, but we got plenty of it. All 10K. Enjoy your 10,000 points. Thank you for being here for stream. Gonna close that. The police are already here. Or maybe it's the fire department. They heard about how good our food's about to be. But anyway, let me think about what we need for this. So I have this bowl. I think we can use this bowl for the, you can see yourself, that's you. We can use this bowl for the masa and stuff. I think we should start with it at least, for sure. And then let me grab a tray, another tray actually, for us to lay these things out. I didn't super plan this, mainly because, let me try to do this without making an absurd amount of noise, because I know my microphone is sensitive. Let's put you here for a second. We didn't super plan this because this idea literally was provided to us like, again, like 12 hours ago. But I do think, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. Can I put you in there? Sorry. Gentle, gentle, and we're good. Beautiful. That was a good stretch on the knees, to be honest. So popular, even the pigeons want to watch him stream. The pigeons, this stream is filmed in front of a live studio pigeon. They want the chilaquiles. They do. I'm telling you, it's not afraid of me. Good morning, Lily. Genuinely good morning. It is definitely morning for you. I'm going to rewash my hands because I kept touching things. That soap is really giving clown vibes. I've been hearing clown things. Send them my way. I almost burned the kitchen down this morning with my toaster. Oh my God, and it charred the bagels. I get so afraid of that. I like, in my parents' house for a while, like now they don't do this, but like for a while, like when we grew up, like we always just like left our toaster plugged in. And like, luckily it's been fine, but I have so many trust issues now that like I leave everything unplugged. But when I first started switching to like unplugging things, when I'm like unplugging like the kitchen appliances when I wasn't used to, when I wasn't using them anymore, I was like, this is like extremely annoying. Like is this really what people do? But like now I get paranoid if I leave it plugged in. I'm scared of kitchen appliances. I fear what they can do. Like I fear that they're gonna lash out. That's why like I didn't end up getting any smart ones. Although like they're probably more manageable. And then if you have like a smart switch, like the good ones, like the ones that make the sound, like the ones that I got, I understand that it genuinely does cut the power. But I like to see it not plugged in for my brain and my mind. Are we lingering? Yeah, we are. I'm gonna turn that up for a second. I probably should have had it turned up anyway. Also, Giselle, enjoy your 376 seltzer. And Maniac, enjoy your 259 seltzer. Hello. Why is, oh my God, my mouse was on something and the 1111 thing was massively covering my screen. I was like, whoa, did we just get like Super 1111 before? That's literally, did you hear the soap make the sound? Or did you just imagine what it was? What a baddie placement. Honestly, yeah, I feel like it's giving, it's got a look. It's got a look to it. I don't even know, like, maybe the shape is, maybe this is what we need. Maybe this will help. Maybe this is, I feel like it's the perfect placement. Because if I put it on just one, then like it doesn't. Yeah, I never really understood how people place their mics on that. Because like I wear like loose shirts. Like this thing is flowing, you know? Like my shirt's loose. I want to jump like that, but I feel like you're gonna hear the wind. But yes, anyway, thank you. It's so bright, right? It's so bright here, and like I have my windows open. Oh, let me actually, hold on, gonna have to, on BRB, gonna do a quick technical adjustment for the sake of loud sounds and having to open windows. One moment, please. Please enjoy this wonderful lingering sesh and this BRB sign that is going to bounce around the screen for the next like minute or so. I have unfortunately scared the pigeon away. Wait, I'm back. Yes, it worked. I scared the pigeon away by accident. That was my bad. Did not mean to do that. It'll come back. It'll come back. I approached the window, and it was like, no, too much contact, not enough bread. I continue my streak. I'm glad you got to have your streak. Look forward to the pics later. But don't waffle too much. You're right. And that would work so well for. Oh, I have frozen waffles because Amira moved. Still like reachable, like not like super, not like a far distance away. But there are a lot of stuff in her freezer that like she was like, it's gonna be annoying to like carry this and like take it and like manage it. So she gave it all to me. So I got frozen waffles now. I forgot about that. I am waffling right now. I know. I'll stop talking soon. We're gonna start making our stuff in a moment. And by in a moment, I mean in probably 1 minute. Yeah, just about that. The people that wear hats and clip it to the hat. Oh my God, yeah. The positioning is just, it's interesting because like even if I put it here, then it just gives me like more of like a V-neck look. Like and like it's fine, but like it starts to show some parts that I'm not ready to show yet. I say as like I have like shirtless photos on my Instagram. Like one, it's at a pool. It's at a pool. But I can have as many. As I want. But anyway, sorry. I just needed to make a nip joke. Every time I talk about nipples, I'm like, I don't do that a lot. I'm already making it weird. Anyway, let me put this here. Let me serve myself one last good pour of my mate. It's your choice to show. What you want to show and when. Exactly. My TLDR. I'm sweating. Another one so soon. I know. We were literally live. Like, we may as well have just continued streaming. It's just absurd. Thrifted waffles, basically. I wore a thrifted shirt yesterday, and I was really excited about it. I was really happy. It was cool to wear it out, and I felt like it really worked. Wolf, welcome back. It's your second seltzer. Another great song. Just gonna let that play for a sec. Okay, now I'm gonna lower that. Sorry, I know I made it a little bit loud. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. We're going to get my masa out. I did not look at this recipe for the tortillas because it's not part of this recipe. It's part of the OG recipe that we did. I didn't follow it until, I haven't looked at it in a while, but like I feel like I remember what to do. We are gonna go by weight measurements here because we like to be precise. We like to get things right, and the ratio here is crucial. But we're gonna do it mainly we're gonna wing the amount of this-ish, and then we're going to, this is the masa that we're gonna use for the tortillas. And then for the water, that's where we're gonna be more controlled with it. Do not transition to a Gartic word. Oh my God, where I just leave stream on. No, do not fret. I'll be on camera for most of my streams. Hopefully all of them. I'm pretty sure I'm here for all my streams usually. Did you get any sleep? That's a really good question for me to answer another day. I got some. I got some sleep. I woke up and then I was gonna go back to sleep, and I was like, no, food and stream, and it was worth it. I'm glad I did. Am I extremely sweaty and probably gonna crash later? Yes, but I'll crash after the show, so it'll be okay. Also, Jackie, enjoy 243rd seltzer and Bad Wolf, oh, I read Bad Wolf seltzer, but enjoy it twice if you want. You don't have to. You enjoy it the number of times you want to enjoy it. But hi, I'm gonna grab this, oh, sorry. I'm gonna grab this so we can like do like an easy pour. Grab our bowl over here. Let's switch to our, this is the first time ever that we like genuinely, let me bring you like, maybe like that feels right. That we genuinely should not have to like turn off this camera at any point. And I'm so not used to it because I keep like thinking about the timing of like when I switch to this camera and like when I show stuff when I don't. But I think we should be good. So for the masa, I'm gonna measure about, I wanna say about like a cup's worth. I think a cup will give us maybe like 8 tortillas. And I think that should be, here, we have our fun little, well, it's more fun with the smaller ones, I think. I don't know how to get the right motion. It's like baby keys. It sounds really fun in person, but like, I need to be able to get a steady flow. I need to be able to play the spoon measurements like an instrument. Anyway, I'm gonna take about a cup of this. We're gonna see how much it weighs to get a better idea of like what we're dealing with. So I'm gonna do this, we're gonna tare it. Well, I'll start it on nothing. I think I could start it on with it, but it's fine. We'll tare it. Beautiful. It's at 0, as you can see. The boo-boo cups, boo-boo cups. I miss boo-boo keys. I think that's my Threads bio. I want to bring it to like another platform because I feel like I want that to have more. I want it to identify me more. You're clean, right? You got a little thing over. Oh, nope, that's just a part of the thing. That's fine. All right, so let's do. We're gonna do about a cup. About a cup of this. We're gonna see how much it weighs, and we're gonna use that to determine how much water we put. And I'm gonna put more. It's fine. If the bag were bigger, I would just stick the bag in there, but. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so let's see how much we have in here. That looks like it is about 117. Okay, about 117 grams. So let's go for about 100. Let me lower the volume of the music a little bit. So let's go with, there we go. About 100 grams of water, maybe for now. I'm gonna do like a slow pour, and we'll go from there. This might be okay. Boo-boo keys. Hi, Sterling. I look for working literally 30 minutes. I am so sorry. I'm glad you get to, wait, good morning or afternoon. I guess I'm so sleepy. Understandable. I'm sorry about work today. I'm glad you're like able to at least like check in. You had to continue your stream streak. I'm like, oh no, work. But at least the stream streak, no, but genuinely, I am sorry that you have to go to work in like 30. That's a pain in the ass. Not something that I'm sure you want to do on a Sunday right now. So we have this. This was, again, 117, so that's good. I'm going to re-tare it, and we're going to fill this up with some water. Beautiful. Let's put about, no, the temperature of the water is not what I want. This looks fine. All right, so I think this will be about 120 maybe? No, actually I don't know. 200 and, ooh, that's not what I wanted. If I wanted to do this by weight, not by quantity, I think we did an even weight for each one. Did we do an even weight for each one? I think that's what I did originally. And I didn't do it by like measuring cup. So let's do this. Let's go a little. I want to know like what my max is, and then I'll add little by little afterwards, because we're gonna go based off of consistency. So if this is 213, I'm gonna drop like half of this, which again kind of would make some sense. It's about 174. What's that at? That's 139. All right, let me do, oh no, I think we did like a 1-to-1 when it came to weight. You know what? This is why I have these recipes saved. That's why I have them saved right over here. I can just take a quick peek at the recipe list, If you want to find these recipes as well, you can find them on our in our Discord server. I need to add the last streamed recipes. Where would I put this? The tortillas. Did I never throw them here? Did I never put them in my core recipe? Oh, because I did it based off of a thing. That's probably fine. I think it normally says 2 cups of the masa to 1 and it's like 75% in terms of like the amount. So if this is at 4, this is about half. Let's just start with this. We'll see what the consistency is like. I'll go with like most of this and we'll take it from there. So this is about how much water? It was about half a cup. A little bit, it is just about half a cup of water, maybe a little bit more. And if anything, if it feels like it's too watery, we can always add more masa. If it feels like it's too like dry, then we can add more water, which is the best part about all this. I'm gonna rinse one more time because I'm gonna stick my hands in this. There we go. Yeah, look at those stream streaks fly. All right, I need to air this one out. I've been washing so much, this thing is just staying wet. And then I'll go here and we'll get this. I'm gonna go back to main recipe on here just so we have it handy. Beautiful. I don't know why I put this stream on a Monday. We're doing this on a, oh, I put it on a Monday because I put it last night and I just put it on like tomorrow's date, but tomorrow's date was really today. See, now the sun's like lower and now it's like dimmer in here. Is it a cloud? Is it a cloud? Or do I need to change my things? It's a cloud. But we're gonna increase brightness a teeny bit and then eventually we'll do this. And then if it gets too bright, we'll figure it out from there too. All right, so let's do a little bit of a pour in here. We're gonna, oh wait, let's put some salt in here too. Wanna put like a pinch of salt? I'll put kosher salt. I've been enjoying using kosher salt because I have so much of it. It's such a large quantity. You've been upgraded to VIP seltzer bottle service. Oh my God, Sterling, wait. Where's the mouse? Let me see this. Let me see that message. There are the streaks. Oh my God, Sterling, congratulations on 500 seltzers. Wait, I have a button. I have a button. Thank you. Thank you for being here and claiming 500 seltzers. Oh no, not my chest. Oh, which one? Are we going to the, okay. I mean, you called it. Congratulations on claiming 500 seltzers in here. Holy crap, that is 500 streams. That is 500 streams that you click that button in. Isn't that so wild to think about? Like you have the number, I think you're number 2. You're the second person to ever hit 500 for seltzers. Oh my God, half of 1,000. It's so many. That is over, I mean, obviously it's over a year's worth of seltzers. It has been, but like it's truly a lot. Damn. All right, we're also gonna take some of this salt. Just gonna, that seems fine. Just gonna dump that in there because I don't want to overdo it. Okay, so this is probably okay. Just gonna do a little finger swirl. I'm gonna move my mouse so that I don't get this too dirty. And we're gonna begin pouring a little bit. Let's pour like half of that. And then I'm just gonna start just swirling it around. At the end of the day, we wanna be able to have just one firm, just like ball of this, where if we take a piece and we pinch it together, we don't get any crack lines on it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to add more. This smells so good. This smells like the last time we did this. All right, I'm gonna go lefty for the pour. And I'm going to, let's tilt you a little bit more in this way. There we go. Gonna pour a bit more. I'm definitely gonna need more water. But I wanna see it come together a little bit first because I'd rather, this is like one of those, again, it's forgiving, but the slow approach is probably going to get me better results because I'll actually be able to accurately tell what's happening here once it's all evenly mixed. I love a song. I would love to, like, maybe Sunday mornings we can do like these streams because this is a good Sunday activity. I also realized I don't have work tomorrow. I don't have work tomorrow. It's a holiday. It's a federal holiday at least. which means, well, I think the question is, what does that mean for stream? What is that? What can we do with this? What can we do with this time? Well, I don't want to say like we. I don't want to. You don't have to be like you. You know, the fact that you're here even at this time, it's not my normal stream time. I'm honored, and it would not be hurt in any way if you could not make it or stay. Does it feel like clay or sand? It feels like moon sand. It feels like sand that like kind of holds its shape. Like if I do this. Like it, like, you know, they're my like grip finger. You can take a mold out of this. It does need to like ultimately still be one, like it's still too dry right now. You can tell because it's still very crumbly and it shouldn't be. So I'm gonna add a little more of this. This is about 140 grams of water, I believe, to the 117. So it is even a high ratio of water. This might be enough water here. Here you can already see there's the pasty bits when it's uneven. We'll see what happens when I actually mix it more. Let me see me there. I'm off until Wednesday. Oh, you got time. You got time this week. That's nice. That's like a nice little break. It's like a school vacation where like you get like a week off and like you forget like what it's like to like have school be a part of your day to day. See here now it's actually like sticking together. We're getting very close to the consistency. I think we're getting close to the consistency. Someone who definitely knows what they're doing can speak more to this than I can. But from the last like few times that I've done this, this seems like it's the right. It seems like we're getting there, and we're close to it. I should start using both hands. I mean, it doesn't even matter if I get any like masa on this. The question is if I'm going to need to get more water. Well, my sink is wireless, so it's just like a sensor. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Sorry, that sound probably wasn't very pleasant of like the bowl moving. I was not thinking about that. Let's grab you, stick you on here. I'm going to try to reuse this bowl as well for when we do this. I hope this is enough. Maybe I should have done more. This is about a quarter of... Maybe it'll be enough. You know what? If it's not enough, we'll have a really tiny batch, okay? We'll have a tiny, tiny batch of these. If anything, we always go overboard. So like it's time to level it out and make not enough food for me. But it's gonna help when it comes to frying because then we won't have as much to fry if we have fewer chips. All right, so now this looks like it's you know, it has like kind of come together into this little like doughy ball. I'm gonna take a piece like this. I'm gonna roll it up. Well, once you roll it out, roll it true. Let me take this, let me just kind of roll this into a ball. It is still falling apart a little bit. Like if I were to like press it, I think I could add a little bit more water. A tiny bit though, not much more. Let me try squeezing it one more time. Do one more little test here. You get a good portion out of that? Okay, good. You're right. Dough always, it's if any, like it'll also, maybe it'll even grow a little bit, but you're right, because these are gonna be chips, and this is like just a thing. So I have this ball here. I'm gonna press it. Have some little crackles. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it. Sorry. My God, that was so loud. I'm so sorry. I like heard it and I was like, no. Add like a splash of water there. Do a little bit more. There we go. And I'm just gonna kind of mix that together, make it more pasty, a teeny bit. Because last time I think I did this, I went on the safer side and I went like a little bit dry. Like maybe I did the consistency that we just saw right before this. I want to take a bite out of that. Exclamation point waffle. I should have breakfast versions. Imagine if I made the crusty menu, like different variations based on the time of day. That could be interesting, because that would be something where it doesn't need to be like a one-off change or like a permanent change. It's just like it's a time-based change. It'd mainly be the nighttime menu. A brekkie patty, yeah. Honestly, it smells good. This like, I feel like consistency-wise, flavor-wise, this probably will not taste very good if you bite into it. Like I feel like it's like, you know, again, it's the garlic situation where garlic smells delicious, but like when you eat raw garlic, I don't like that flavor. I love the flavor of cooked garlic, but raw garlic, does not taste like what it smells like. I feel like this will not taste good. It's raw as hell, but the consistency. All right, so this I feel like looks pretty solid. I could just, what if we did, oh, sun's coming out again. You know what, we'll stay bright. Yeah, we'll stay bright for now, Maybe I can close a blind or two. Gonna grab you. Gonna roll you into a little ball. Gotta make sure it sticks together though. I mean, honestly, I feel like in general, like that press looks pretty good. Flashbang by the sun, truly. Oh no, it's really coming out. The clouds decided to move. Why would they do that? All right, so we have this ball. If I press it like that, this might be okay. Do I do like one more droplet of water in here? I mean, it's pretty okay. It doesn't feel dry. So it might be okay. I'm gonna try, you know what? This is gonna be my learning, because last time maybe it was still a little bit closer to this. I'm gonna put a teeny bit more water, tiny bit. That was quite a bit for this ratio. And I think that might help. And then also we'll see what it's like when it actually like absorbs stuff and does all that fun bits. Okay, so this is all in here. The muscle messiah's here. Right, the hair tied up. The hair is currently in a claw clip. All right, this looks good. And just roll it out. Sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take I don't know if I should take a paper towel or what. Last time when I let them sit, the water kind of like bundles up a little bit at the bottom. And when that happens, it leaves it like the ones at the bottom like a little bit wet. But I don't know what's better. You know what I might do? I'm going to take my actually, this isn't going to help really if I use parchment paper, because I'm going to use parchment paper anyway for the press. So let's do this. Okay, so we have this. We're going to do we're going to weigh out some balls here. Our favorite. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. I'll bring that there. I'm going to rinse out the hands. Although the consistency is good enough. The consistency is good enough where can you tell the bottom of the bowl? That's not a bad idea. That might help. Let me do a quick little dry here, even though I don't know how thoroughly I just washed my hands, but that's a problem for me to deal with later. Let's do, I think just one of them will be fine, because I don't need to cover the whole bowl. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to split these up into balls. I'm going to put a plate here. Let's do this. We'll grab a red plate. Yeah, almost dropped this. Turn that on. Bring this here. I'll put this on like, there we go. And we're gonna just get our balls. We're gonna get our masa balls rolled. Where is this? Okay. So we have this. That's at 0. I think we're gonna go for. I mean, larger might be better here. Maybe we can go for like the 15s, because we do want these to turn into chips. Tossed in red salsa, topped with fried. Yes, exactly. What Lily said. Let's see, how much do you weigh? 19. You know what? 19 could work. Let's do this. Let me grab another plate. Either way, I'm going to dishwash. I didn't end up dishwashing last night. I did not end up dishwashing last night. I'm going to turn. All right, brightness coming back down. Or you know what? I have an idea. What if I turn off the kitchen lights back there? That might help, so it's not as washed out. Okay, I think that's a little bit better, right? You could see behind me, and then it's fine if I'm overexposed. So I'm going to take these, and I'll put this. I'll slide this down, and I'll put that there. So for now, you're just going to see some like globs. I'm going to put you here. Let's grab another ball. So we're going to go, I guess, maybe like the 15 to 20 bit is good. We get some big tortilla chips. 16, that looks good. Get over here. 13. 18. And then I'm gonna roll each of them up, and then I'm gonna put them back into this bowl as like little balls, and then we're gonna let them vibe for like 20 minutes while we make our salsa. They can also be made with green salsa as well. Yes, we're actually gonna be making it with green salsa today. I found a new recipe from Serious Eats. Like I found like a different recipe than what we looked at last night from Serious Eats, and I like the recipe a lot. And also I am very familiar with Serious Eats and like Kenji's YouTube channel, where I saw a video of him making it, and I was like, okay, the video guidance is useful for this. So then we're actually gonna make a green salsa. But you can use, you're right, like as in, you can use any, there are different salsa bases you can use. As long as you have enough of it, you're good to go. I would like to try the red salsa version at some point. But while I was going with this recipe, I'm like, you know what, I'll just stick with their green salsa. 15 could be okay. All right, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tortillas. Oh no. Got to make them bigger. That's fine. If I do this, and I put that there, and I put this here, each ball here will be, well, each cluster here will be 1 tortilla. And each tortilla is going to add 1.5 minutes of cook time. 15. That's a big one. This is going to be like a 22 maybe. Oh, what? All right, 17. That's fine. Might get how many of these? You're right. This is making a lot. Each of these is going to turn into 6. Maybe we can turn them into like 4 tortilla chips each. Just like 4 larger ones. Also, love, have a good one. Thank you for coming in. We got 16. What are you? You're 27. Let me add you to like this. You're 19 now. And what are you? 24. You look light. What are you? 14 and a half. We could fix that. 19. And then what are you? 20. This is fine. Okay, so now that we can move our scale. I got all of these. I'm going to roll these into balls, and we're going to put them into this bowl, and we're going to let them sit there for about 20 minutes while we make our salsa. I love green salsa. I also love red. I just love food in general. Real. Same. All right, just going to kind of get this as together as I can. I was like, should I put a little more water with this? Maybe, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to put one there. Haven't heard this song in forever. Another ball here. What a nice way to start the day. This food is gonna hit too. I hope my avocados are okay. If they're not though, it's okay. I didn't end up getting another avocado. I was like, let me trust in my own, because if I get another one, then I'm gonna have the same situation happen. I'd rather just learn from my mistake this time. Also, I was thinking about the budget. Although another avocado would have been fine, but I think my avocado might be okay too, the one that I have here, because it's more of a topping inside as opposed to like a core chemical ingredient that will change the structural integrity. It's like a really nice to have, but worst case, I can just drown it in cheese and sour cream and hope for the best. There you go. Get a little preview of that, you know, turn that like that. Oh yes, oh yeah, thank you. You're right. I appreciate you doing that. I have avocados, set them on the counter to ripen. I don't check in on time and it rots. Rinse and repeat, truly. That's how it goes. It's the worst. And avocados are not cheap. They're like more manageable when you buy like a bag of like a couple of tiny ones, but still. You know what's wild though? Why don't I ever find like giant like avocado? Like my friend, like Amira. Amira has an avocado tree. Not here, but like her family has an avocado tree, and those avocados are huge. They're massive. I've never like I did not know that avocados looked like that until I went to like Amira's home. How? Why don't they look like that in the store? When I'm talking about huge, I'm talking about like picture like a squash, but it's just avocado. Like why would they, are the tiny ones like a different breed or are they like genetically making these worse like intentionally? I do understand like quantity wise, maybe it's not the most convenient where like once you open it, like you kind of have to use it. But like hell, I want them. I want them here. Let's get this ball here. It's very common in Latin America for avocados to be the size of papayas. Yeah. And it's the dream. Have my spinach, I use a little bit of it, forget about it, it turns into green slime and then I throw it away. Also, it's a repeat. Same with like, God, I do that with, I'm trying to do it less because it keeps happening to me. I fixed my my lettuce problem, but like my cilantro that happens with, like I have a bunch of cilantro right now for this recipe. I do not need as much as I got, but like I just got the smallest unit that they were selling. And here we got our balls. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna cover this, probably with another paper towel to be honest. Did you just hear my knee crack? Because I felt my knee crack. And then we're gonna make our salsa, which is gonna be relatively quick, I think, except for like waiting by the stovetop. But I think it'll be okay. I think I have, actually I need to see if I have a compressor on this mic. I hope I have a compressor on this mic. Let's get another paper towel. Do I have any other rags that I can use for this? Not really. I mean, I do, but I'm gonna like try to go like a little, maybe like some like light moisture. Give it some sort of like weight, some sort of structure. There we go. Okay, so we have them covered. These are our balls, and then. And then we're gonna put these on the side. We'll put them behind us so we can see them. Right over there. And we'll go back here. We'll take these plates and we'll keep them handy because we can use this. We're gonna use this plate again when we actually, take each ball and like press it. That's not gonna be for for like a tiny little bit. We are gonna be bringing this back out. We're gonna be cutting a white onion for our salsa. So now we're gonna put together our salsa. It should be a pretty easy process. The recipe for this is, what do we need for this? We need our tomatillos, which we do have. I'm gonna grab them now actually. We're gonna grab our ingredients. We're gonna need 1 small white onion. We need some cilantro. Okay, and I need my peppers. These look okay. Cilantro, I have a ton of. I'm actually going to bring the cilantro out. I'm gonna bring these out on like a plate. Again, we can dishwash. We are gonna dishwash regardless. All right, I'm gonna bring out a platter of ingredients right now. There's so much cilantro here. This is not okay. This is not. You know what? So like this is like, I have this much. I'm gonna take, you know what, so I'll put it all down. We'll figure it out. I'll take an onion and our tomatillos. Get over here. Beautiful. I'm gonna need to wash these probably. I mean, we're gonna boil them actually. So I don't know how much we really need to wash them, but, and I'll grab a white onion over here that I'll bring out. And we have our white onion. I'm going to change, man, it's getting bright over there. I may actually have to close a window. I don't even know which one though. But like the close-up cam has got some light. So let's think. Let me look at what we have to do here. and then we'll figure it out from there. Boo boo knee. Boo boo knees. God, once I ate 10 little cutie oranges and wait, cutie oranges? What are these? I do that with oranges. I'm like, yum, oranges. Then I eat 3. Oh wait, I want to like avocados so badly. I believe to keep up with grocery store chain demand, like supply chain stuff. They're picked before ripeness to be transported, so that's why they're smaller. So if they kept them like, so that's just what they look like. Oh, so they're not like a different breed. They're just like babies. Cuties, the small mandarin oranges. Aw. I don't know. I feel like I'm so used to only like identifying those as like seeing small oranges and then them actually just being clementines. Or are those like the same? No, because I feel like clementines are like little pieces that like come out. Oranges is like one structure. So these really are like little baby oranges. I'm gonna grab these. Let's see what I need to do here. I need to take the tomatillos, serranos, and onion in a medium saucepan covered with water. Bring to a boil over high heat, then reduce to a simmer. The onion, I need 1 small white onion. I think this is like a medium one. I'm probably gonna cut this up a little bit because I'm gonna want it to blend properly, and also it's gonna be kind of a pain to like have this. I hope that this all fits in the container that I need it for. And then split in half is what they're saying for it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna split it into quarters. And then the serrano peppers, stem and seeds removed. I don't think I'm gonna remove. I'll cut it. I don't think I'm gonna remove the seeds. I'll take the spice. And then these, let me actually just throw these into the pot. Well, our saucepan. Here's our saucepan right here. Again, I don't think I need to wash these because I'm gonna boil them right now. And I'm taking off the skin. This is a little less than 1.5 pounds. I did get to use the scale at the grocery store. Look at how cute they are. Here, let's take this out. Let's bring our trash out as well. Handy dandy trash. I'm not keeping the water either or anything. In terms of avocado side, they're also different varieties. Interesting. How like small or how big? I mean, I feel like I don't know how much bigger they can get from what I've seen. But like, are there like baby avocados? Okay, wait, the tiny corn, what is the thing that looks like corn at least, that looks like tiny corn that people call tiny corn, is that like related to corn at all? Is it actually related to corn, or is it just like cute and looks like corn so people say it, the same way that people say that like describe broccoli as like tiny green trees, but obviously they're not trees? Well, they're trees in our heart, but not by scientific definition probably. I say probably because I don't know. I didn't define what trees are. I'm not the Lorax. We're almost here. God, I'm thinking of your comment yesterday. You're like, the Lorax hates me. You okay? This one's looking a little possibly foul. I don't like what I'm seeing on this one. I'm gonna throw this one out. Had some substance in there. Had to sacrifice that one. Can't win them all. Let's see you. It's like I don't know how to pick these either. I mean, like, how do you know when it's really like under here? The rest of these look good though. The rest of these are looking clean. Perch, enjoy your 418 seltzer. Baby corn is just corn? Okay, so is it actually just like baby corn? Like, is it like early corn? Like corn when it's like still learning how to read and write and stuff? It's on its way. Beautiful. This looks good. I'm gonna throw these in here. It's like I want to give them a rinse anyway. I know I don't have to, but I want to. I'm gonna just quickly. It's like they just got like a little layer or something on them, you know? All right, I should have probably put this in like a bowl. I'm gonna just throw these in here. So now we got those sitting in here. I'll take these. I'll take out the stems. I'll just cut the stems off. There we go. I don't think I've ever used serranos. I don't know if like this is gonna be the same deal as like the whole onion situation. Not onion, the same jalapeno situation. Hi, Best Gameplay, welcome in. It's just like how Brussels sprouts are just small cabbages. Exactly. Oh wait, you know what? There's something that I forgot to do today. Gotta do this because I gotta use my mouse. And let me do this. Where's my mouse? Beautiful. Forgot about that. Okay, cool. So we have this here. I'm gonna just slice these open, and we're gonna let me try slicing them maybe like in, I don't know like what the best, I don't know how to cut these. And I don't know if these are also gonna release like oils into my skin. Oh yeah, these do have like seeds and stuff inside. All right, let's cut that in half. I'm gonna take you and we'll cut you in half too. Don't worry, I'm like doing this slowly. Get that first cut. I don't know if I should use, this is the one thing where like normally I'd watch a video for like, how do I remove the seeds of this? But like I said, this was an idea that was provided to us last night. So we're learning on the go. Get the seeds out. Yeah, it's gonna burn my fingers probably. There we go. Although last stream, like, it didn't burn until after stream, which was very interesting too. Yeah, remove those, and I'll remove the seeds from here too. Are serranos even that hot? Like, I know jalapenos. I don't know what serranos taste like. All right, that's probably fine here. So I'm gonna take these, and I'm just gonna toss them. Let's just double check here. Combine these, the serranos. I'm gonna put these two serranos in here. I am going to wipe this off. I'm gonna pull you here. I'm gonna use the back of this knife to just get these seeds away to minimize seed exposure. Seed exposure. So I don't know how unpleasant of a sound that is. Hopefully not the worst. There we go. Hey, Crosswords. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well today. Let me do a little rinse because we're avoiding the jalapeno incident again. The reason why my soap sounds like a clown nose is because of how fast I run through it. Although this soap I've had for a while. This was my temporary soap actually. I had like a nice lemon scented like foam soap. And then I ran out of it, so then I have like backup soaps for when I run out of soap and I don't have anything else. And this is my backup soap, and then I got too comfortable. My worst fear happened. I got too comfortable. All right, so we have tomatillos serranos. We need the onion in a medium saucepan. We're going to cut this onion. I'm gonna rinse this in a knife as well. I'll take a little seed over there. That's fine. I'm gonna rinse the knife. Either way, this is cutting the same food that's gonna go in the same place, so it should be okay. I'm using my big knife. I prefer this knife when it comes to cutting this stuff. Let me see why I'm removing the seeds. I think they're a little spicier than jalapenos. Ooh, did jalapeno okay? The instructions for this recipe say to remove the seeds. I think the seeds make it a little more spicy, which like for me isn't usually an issue. But I'm just doing it for the sake of them saying with the seeds removed, so I'm like, okay. But it's probably fine with the seeds too. Like I probably could have, if I had made this before and I'd experienced it, then like I probably, actually I feel like I have made this before. we made a salsa verde when we did our taco stream, which this is just like a variation of in some capacity. This is like another, we're basically doing very similar things. So we're making our tortillas right now. We're gonna make the tortilla chips. Our masa back there, oh, I didn't even check. Also, best gameplay, thank you for the follow. Does anyone know how long ago we set those to rest? I think we're gonna be fine regardless. Because like by the time that like this is ready, those definitely would have had enough time to rise. Let's get this removed. And I'm just gonna cut this into quarters. It's got like that thin layer of skin, that film on there. There we go. Stunning. Okay, I'm sticky. Let's do this. One there, and then I'll take you. All right, I'm gonna take this, throw it in there. I'm gonna throw it in there. Take this and do the same thing. Just throw that in there too. All of this is gonna get blended together to make this salsa, so we should be okay. All right, so this is what we have in here. I'm gonna fill this up until it's fully covered in water. And then we're going to bring it to a simmer. Let me see, bring it to a boil over high heat, reduce to a simmer. Let it vibe for like 10 minutes, stirring occasionally to make sure all the sides are softened. And then we drain them, put them in the blender. We add the cilantro, a little bit of salt, blend it together. We got our salsa. And by the time that that's ready, we can then we can flatten our tortillas. We can toss them onto the stovetop to cook them. And then we'll cut them into the chip shapes. And we'll toss them into a wok with oil to fry them. And then we're almost done. That's most of this stuff is stuff that you don't need to do every time you make this. We're just making stuff from scratch because I love to do that on stream, because why not? If there's any place to do it, I feel like this is one of them. So I'm just gonna do this, gonna fill this up till it's fully covered in water. Fully submerged in water, rather. And you can see that here. If I push them down, they got some room. So now I'm gonna put this on the stove. I'm gonna move the camera so you can actually take a look at what this looks like. Because I like when you can see what we're doing. Let's go to our wide, grab you, shift you over here. Sorry, probably hearing a lot of sounds here. Got a lot of cables running to my kitchen. That's probably okay. All right, you can see almost nothing there, so that's good. And then I can just shift you out there. Got all that light. Maybe that's okay. That's probably fine. All right, you got a solid view there. So let's turn on the heat. I'll put that on like a medium heat. I kind of have half a mind to cover it to maybe let that heat up a little bit faster. Just kind of get that going. I'm gonna shift it over here. I am gonna open a window because it's gonna start getting warm in here, and then eventually when we are cooking stuff that gets hot, look at that, you can kind of see outside in a way. Eventually when it starts getting hot, when it starts getting hot, when it starts getting smoky, we're gonna need the windows open anyway. I would say it's been about 10 minutes. Okay, sick. This song has an extended version that I didn't know existed until today, by the way. It was good, it was really good. It's just like an extended cut of this. Okay, so now, while that's on the stovetop, what can we move on to? Let me think. Let's see what we have to do, what else we need to do. So we can start getting our tortilla press and stuff out and ready, and then I'll get my wok out eventually too. So let me rinse these off while I can. I'll do an actual wash. I hope that everyone's having a good Sunday today. If you have any plans today and you want to share, feel free. My plans are this, and then seeing my friend and her band sing. Well, they're gonna play, but she's gonna sing. And I think she plays an instrument too. And then I don't have work tomorrow, so now I'm thinking about whether or not I'm gonna stream later tonight, or or maybe I'll watch something. I don't know. Maybe no, I don't think I'll go out. I don't have that kind of social battery. Or do I? No, I don't. I actually don't know anymore. I think like it really comes down to like what the plan is, because like now at this point I'm like, if there's music involved, I'm kind of there. I can't wait to tell you what our new side quest is, if it goes through, and that'll be by next weekend. All right, so what do we have here? So we got our knives. Our knives are wiped down. That's going to be on there. Let's set a timer, 10 minutes, 0 seconds. It's going to be impossible to see anyway. Hold on. Is there a time? No. No, that's... Do I have anything up there? It looks like I do, but I don't. I can't tell. I feel like I need to like turn off my lights. Do I need to weigh anything else for this too? I don't think so. I think we're good. But I can't open that, so never mind. The dance classes have been your training for the concert tonight. Oh yeah, imagine. I think the show tonight is going to be, honestly, yeah, I'll jam. I think the music for tonight is going to be more like side sway, like swaying into the vibe of the song. But like these dance classes are training me for something. They're training me for something. Now I can officially socialize with 2 people from my dance class, like outside of dance. I've like talked to outside of dance class, 2 people from my dance class so far, where I could see us going out, and then we can get a routine going, and we could just bring that out. We can make the movie scene come to life. Oh, thank you. Did that work? Also, there is a timer. It's just you can't see it because it's too bright in here, and I never stream when the sun is out. I don't have it in me. But let's see. Where's the... Okay, this one has a little more potential. Really, that needs like 10... Well, let's bring it to a boil. How are you looking right now? You can see my hand over here. Take a quick little peek. That's not even close. The heat's definitely on, though, so that's good. So probably in like 5-ish minutes, once we see this timer hit like 12 or 11, we'll peek at it. If it's boiling, then we can bring it down, and then we'll let it simmer for like a little bit longer. Let's get our station ready for our tortillas. So we're gonna grab our tortilla press, which is in here. I'm also gonna need this at some point. I actually think I'm gonna put that back away though, because I'm not gonna use that yet. We do have our tortilla press, which I'm very excited to use. I love this thing. It's beautiful. Am I gonna wanna put anything down over here? I always feel weird. I want to put like a towel down. I always feel weird having that just like on the surface, because like this is like a brick. I mean, it's cast iron. It's heavy. I know it's like, I think my counter material is supposed to be strong, but like I'm scared. Like I don't want to find out what happens if like I'm wrong or if I overestimated the strength of this counter. I don't think I need this right now, so I can move you too. I am going to use this. So this is what I'm going to end up putting my tortillas on. I'll bring that over here. This is going to be our tortilla press. We're going to get some parchment paper. And we're going to be using this parchment paper for our tortilla press. We're going to cut it in half also, and I'll show you kind of how that works. Oh, what's the time there? Oh, it's, oh yeah. I see this miscommunication. It's a good question. 2:10, I think. Something like that. If you type in ! time, you can also see the time that it is here. I forget about the command all the time. But the reason why the time in here sometimes matters, it matters often, but I feel like, oh, we're just about off. We still have a little bit of time. I was like, how close are we? We still have a little bit of time. Yeah, I never use that command. I always forget it exists. I think it was like one of like the first commands that I added for this thing. We rarely do check the time. We don't use the time command. We only mention the time when it's 11:11. There it is. I was like keeping an eye out. When we started talking about the time and I saw that it was 10, it was the 10th minute. So for anyone who's new or hasn't been here during an 11th minute of the hour, at the 11th minute of the hour in line with Eastern Daylight Time, so like if you're off by like half an hour, then it's not, you don't experience seeing it for your time zone, unfortunately. But at 11:11, see, here we go. And then any messages, you get a bullet bill. There you go, see that one behind me? Flying. But at 11:11, or anything that's in line with 11, when it's 11:11 for somebody, usually, you can type in ! 11, or you can type in 11:11, or a lot of variations of it, and you'll get 1,111 points, and you get to make a fish. I'm actually going to switch this here, so I'm going to show you kind of what the setup looks like. I'm going to go check on that in a moment as well. I'm going to rotate this though, because I kind of want to lean on it like this. And then this, I don't really know what I'll use this for. I'll just kind of put it there as like the edge of each tortilla can like touch this surface. So maybe it'll be easier to like lift it up when I need to. I don't understand a thing, but don't worry. Honestly, it doesn't make too much sense. It just came to be. And that's how we ended up with it. Let's take a peek at how our water's doing over here. I see some light bubbles. There's some light bubbling in there. You know what we can do? We can turn on the light. Okay, that's a little bit better. I do see some light bubbles. There's a lot of stuff in there and not a lot of water, so that's going to be like a noticeable difference that we got there. What I'll do is I'll leave this open so that we get a slightly better view and we can see it consistently. I'm going to put these scissors away because I'm just holding them right now. Yeah, it's just a fun chat thing, yeah. And then it sounds good. Ooh, eating fish. Probably the one that came from our wishes. Enjoy though. Enjoy your food. I love food. I mean, I say that a lot. But that's why we end up spending so much time cooking, and also because we have to eat. We don't really have a choice. But it's one of my favorite parts of life. All right, gonna grab you. Gonna pour myself. This math is like gone, like it's done. But I'm gonna lie to myself and tell me that there's still potential. Tell myself that there's still potential. Our wishes worked. I'm glad you used that emote. I love that emote now. I don't think I need this mouse anymore. I've already moved what I needed to move. We've done what we needed to do. Oh wait, let me move that timer also on. What on this screen? Is that timer up there? Do I even have the timer on this? I definitely have the timer on the screen. Yeah, it's chilling. It's invisible up here. Okay, there we go. Just the random timer will just vibe right there. I mean, that's a spot for it, you know? It's just on my toaster now. That's fine. Is this from the Mayo stream? That one's from the that one's from the French fry stream. That was from Wednesday. It was when I tried, that clip there was when I tried the fries in the sriracha. So we were going through each one and I took the fries and I dipped in the sriracha and I ate it and I was like, oh God, it was so good. Fuck, I want fries now. Look at this. Katie, enjoy your 318 seltzer. Check out my bag of fries that I have here now. Oh, I forgot about my waffles. Hey, quick question. Where I found my fries? It's a really small bag. This was like our half portion. These are all the fries that we have left, but it's just like a bag of like first fry fries. So these, you can't see any of that because I'm not on my close-up cam. Here's my close-up cam. Some light please. These fries here, these are frozen first fry fries. So I could honestly toss these in oil right now. But when I want to have these, I'll heat up oil, throw these in for a couple minutes, and then I got a nice side of fries for like one more meal. Let me throw them in with I'll throw them in with like my frozen food. But batch preparing stuff and freezing them is the move. I'll turn that up for a sec. Do one more pour. Again, just for like the sip, just for the liquid. That's really not. I'm gonna turn up the heat more. like it's bubbling, it's getting there. When the timer's done, regardless, when that timer hits 0 that you see at the bottom corner, we'll take it off. So I think it should be enough. Everything just needs to be soft. Let me just do a light stir actually while we're there. Let's grab a little spatula. Spatula. I'm gonna grab one of these. Well, it's like a wooden spoon thing. Just gonna kind of rumble these around. It's like a stew. I really do need a Dutch oven. This would have been great in a Dutch oven. A little 6-quart. They are getting a little soft on the outside though, which is good. Don't let these can use some work. Can I leave some? That smells good. Whoa. Oh, that smells like my mom's cooking. Oh my God, wait, that smells like, in the morning when like you wake up and like you smell food and then you go to the kitchen and your mom's cooking something. Oh God. That was a sensation. That like threw me back. Do you know what else threw me back? How bright it is in here. All right, what if we're gonna kill one of these lights. We're gonna kill that one. Let's see if that helps. Maybe it'll reduce a little bit of the light that we got going on in here. Okay, so you see some bubbles in there. It looks like, since it's only coming from one side, it's like something on the edge is like farting. Sorry, not to make you have to think about that. Shout out to Mom Says. Shout out to Mom Says. And my best gameplay. I'm gonna do another gentle stir, just to see kind of how this is going. I do like this. This is a really good saucepan though. I do like it a lot. And this was like one of like my like budget picks. I mean, still more than regular, but like this is when I was stressing out over cookware and I'm like, do I go high end and just like commit and just say it's gonna last a lifetime, or do I go with something that claims to be the same, that's like cheaper because like you can't tell when it's like a name brand or not. And so far I'm so happy with this one. What is this? Oh, telling me to turn off my alarms for tomorrow. I should turn off my alarms for tomorrow. I'm feeling a warm spot. Which one of these is Patrick is the real question, and which one's Mr. Krabs? All right, so now that these are bubbling, I think I could start, I think we're getting close to a boil. I think I could turn it down to the simmer. So I'll lower the volume, I'll lower the heat, I'll lower the heat. Does it say to leave it covered or no? I feel like leaving it covered might help. I just don't want it to overflow. I mean, if it does, we've seen this overflow before. Let's take a look at these instructions anyway. Reduced to a simmer, simmer until completely softened. It doesn't say to cover them, but I kind of want to. And we'll just take a peek. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes of this covered should probably be fine, I think. If it overflows and we clean it. It says a day 2. Oh, I think it says today, but I can change that to make it less confusing. I'll remove it from the title to help it be less misleading. Although I think I need to do it from here. Stream manager, edit stream info. It does kind of look like today. Splendid. Remarkable. Here we go. That's good. All right, so in about 4 minutes, we'll take those off. We can take a peek. Actually, no, we'll take a peek at these balls in a second. Not in a second, I mean like after that's ready. Because when that's ready, we're gonna take them out, put a pinch of salt, put some cilantro. Let's get our cilantro ready. I'm gonna move this a little bit to the side because I realize I need to, oh, sorry. I still need to take my blender out. So I'll just bring this here and I'll fold you in. It should be okay. For our blender, let me see, 1 bunch of fresh picked cilantro. So we have quite a bit of cilantro here. Cilantro looks like, I mean, what are you're looking at, you're seeing a closed thing. We can go over here. I mean, you're seeing if it's overflowing more than anything. Let's grab, I'm gonna wash some of this. I think I do this with the stems. So let's grab just, I'll take that stem off. Let's do that. I really do need to wash this. I feel like I'm gonna soak this in a bowl. Do we think this is enough? Yeah, this was purchased today. Purchased very, very quickly before stream. Very soon before stream. Very soon before stream? I don't even know. That's probably fine. I could smell through the screen. It smells incredible. Is it cilantro that's like that, the soap gene? Here, I'll throw this stem out. Let me grab a bowl to soak this in. I don't think we're gonna need a bowl for anything else yet, to my knowledge. So I am going to, sorry. I'm gonna grab this cilantro and throw it in this bowl. Whoa, that smells good. And I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna rinse that out. Let's grab you, and then let's also grab, I should grow my own cilantro. Is it easy to grow? Does anybody know? Can you go in there is my question. I think so. 13 going on 30 time. I'm gonna say that every time this song plays. So my issue is like, if I put my cilantro away where I normally do, I'm gonna like forget about it and then it's gonna get soggy. It's my worst nightmare. And my worst nightmare, I mean like it's fine, but not ideal. I love being dramatic though. This I don't need anymore. So you can already see there's like some like muddy bits on this. It's not very appealing looking. I mean, you can't see it, but. So that looks good. This I'll put away for a sec. We're gonna use that for our eggs. And let's get the cables out of the way. So here we have our cilantro. I'm gonna rinse that out. I'm gonna let you, what's our timer at? It's at 30 seconds. In about 30, we'll take a look at that. So for now, I'm gonna do a little rinse of our cilantro here. I'm just gonna kind of toss it around in this water. Maybe get any like dirt or something that might be in here out. The smell of this is incredible. All right, now I'm gonna try to like just drain it. All right, and now I have some hopefully visible cilantro. Sorry about my fingers. And I'll keep this on the side. I'll move my mate out of the way so you don't have to stare at that. I'll get my chicken broth out. We're gonna be cooking our salsa with some chicken broth today. Just rinse that off. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at what this looks like. That's looking great. You can see them already changing in color. Beautiful, splendid, stunning. Oh yeah, these are getting soft, for sure. All right, I'm gonna turn that off the heat. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. We're gonna grab our blender. This blender, don't worry, I will mute myself when we actually blend. Because the sound is like one of the worst noises you'll ever hear in your life. It's actually, this blender is, I think, too old. It's a little bit broken in the sense that it screams. Like, it's not even just like it makes a blending sound that's really loud. Rose, hi, at a healthy time of day, this seems illegal. I know. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, with this blender, but it's like squeaks. Like it sounds like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like there's something needs to be like oiled in there. But I think I just need to get a new blender. I think blender's possibly over a decade old, and I think it's running on its last bit of energy, its last bit of potential. Let's double check what I need to do here. So we have our cilantro. I hope this all fits in here, to be honest. I did not think this through. This definitely is not going to fit in here. Might have to do this in like 2 batches. Maybe we'll do like half onion, half the tomatillos, one of the 2 halves of the serrano, and then a little bit of, yeah, we'll do 2 batches of this. I think it's going to make it better because overfilling this is not a fun experience. We're giving the immersion blender a day off. Truly, oh, I technically could have done that in there too. But we're gonna, I'm not taking my chances today. Let's do this. Let's grab our, let me change my camera view. We're gonna go wide again. I'm gonna move my camera back. So we have some steady sight over here. Let's put you over here, and then let's grab you. I did not do this in any convenient fashion. Oh, hitting my lights. Okay, that's probably fine, I think. Let's see, what do you see? I think it's gonna be fine. We're gonna quickly drain, actually. I'm gonna drain these in here, in the sink. I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna just prop that in the sink. Ignore the police sounds. They're just having a day. And I'm gonna just... Am I supposed to keep any of that water is my question. If so, whoops. Drain vegetables, okay, cool. And add cilantro, large pinch of salt, blend on medium speed until chunky puree is formed. I'll put this on the side for now, I'll clean that later. And I'm going to transfer these into a bowl. Actually, that looks pretty solid. I'll move this to the side. We'll bring this here. We'll switch to our close-up, and we're gonna make our salsa. Okay, so I am going to end up going halfsies. So this is what we have right here. We're gonna fill this thing up. We're actually gonna switch the order of stuff here. Let me put you to the side for now. I'm gonna grab this little plate. I'll put this here. I'm gonna get our blender cup here so you can see what's happening. And then we're gonna be grabbing, I'm gonna use these. These feel right. I see something, some of the blue. They're gone. We're in the clear. Also, a year, almost at 2 years. Yeah. God damn. Seeing the times, like, it's like when it reminds me of like my age, but like in streaming terms, like my streaming age. I'll move this here. Beautiful. I feel like I'm watching Ratatouille, except Remy still needs to be green screened in it, so I should do that one day. Just as I'm watching Hell's Kitchen. I can call people donuts if you want. All right, so we're gonna grab, wow, this one, the skin completely came off of this one. Definitely overcooked the life out of it. Let's grab you, and let's drop you off. So 2 batches. So we're gonna grab some of these. I'll grab this onion. Onion's nice.